Hey guys, now we got Trump is denying Trump's national security teams denying Biden access to any security updates or anything like that until he's officially nominated as presidential elect. Right now, he's not. It's not official. Not until the purple-haired fat lady sings, I reckon. I don't know how it's going to go, but so far it's looking pretty good for Trump. I hope. But Biden said he's not too worried about it, and it's not unusual. He doesn't need it to get going. He was just wanting that money that's allotted to him as presidential elect to get his stuff rolling. So, in other words, he just wants to fill his pockets. But anyway, they're not going to let him. Here's a little, I'm going to show you that little clip there. So we'll get into that in just a second. Give me just a second.
ODNI, no national security info for Biden until win confirmed. Joe Biden addresses the media about the Trump administration's lawsuit to overturn the Affordable Care Act on November 10, 2020 at the Queen Theater in Wilmington, Delaware. Joe Radel/Getty Images. By Sandy Fitzgerald, Wednesday, November 11, 2020, 7:30 a.m. Short URL. Email article. Comment. Joe Biden is not getting top-level national security information until the General Services Administration ascertains that he officially defeated President Donald Trump, the Office of Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe has confirmed. ODNI follows the statutory direction provided in the Presidential Transition Act, which requires ascertainment of the candidate by the administrator of GSA prior to supporting a potential presidential transition, Ratcliffe's office said in a statement to NBC News Tuesday. ODNI would not have contact with any transition team until notified by the GSA administrator. GSA Chief Emily Murphy still has not signed the office's letter of ascertainment, which has been required since the Transition Act was passed 60 years ago to provide information and to unlock money used in the transition process. This means Biden is not receiving the president's daily brief, a compilation of intelligence reporting for the most senior officials in the government. Trump hasn't authorized its release, NBC News reported. Biden confirmed to reporters Tuesday that he isn't getting the briefing, but he said it's not necessary at this time, as he's not the sitting president. Access to classified information is useful, but I'm not in a position to make any decisions on these issues anyway, said Biden. It would be nice to have it, but it's not critical. Biden transition officials said that since he's not getting intelligence briefings, it's not clear if his top advisors are getting any classified materials, meaning there could be delays in investigations relating to security clearances. That could hinder the Senate confirmation process if Biden takes office, they commented. David Priess, a former CIA officer and expert on intelligence briefings, told NBC News that during the hotly contested election between Al Gore and George W. Bush, then-President Bill Clinton's administration decided to give the briefings to Bush in early December, even before the election was decided in Bush's favor. Gore, as Clinton's vice president, was already getting the president's daily briefing. Meanwhile, the State Department is also not able to facilitate calls between Biden and the foreign leaders, who are already starting to contact him until the GSA ascertains the election, according to the former vice president's team. Related stories. Biden's transition team threatens legal action against GSA. Trudeau, Canada has confidence in Biden's election.
So there you had that one. And where Biden said he didn't need that right now. That wasn't important. So now you got Biden's team suing Trump's team for the information. Go figure that. Biden says he ain't worried about it, but then he turns around and wants to sue it. I don't know, guys. This is a big mess out there. We're in such a big mess, you wouldn't believe it. Well, you would believe it. You can see it for your own eyes. And I don't know about you guys, but if Biden gets in there, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it if he does. I mean, if he's elected, if they do the recount and find that he's elected fair and square, I'll accept it. But I won't accept it any other way. I don't really want him and Harris in there because it's just going to be a big mess. But, I'm not going to be out there fighting tooth and nail like they did to Trump. They put that poor man through hell. We should put Biden through hell because he did Trump too. But I'm not like that, and I don't want Biden in there. I want Trump. If we can't get him, what do you do? What do you do? We got to get back into life, get back into living. We can't just fight this for the rest of our lives. It is what it is. We know Biden's cheating right now. We have all the proof in the world. So if Trump doesn't get back in there, I don't know what's going on. There is something definitely wrong. But anyway, guys, this is Biden's team now wanting to sue Trump for the national security information and the money. Let me get back into it here. See where it's at. Give me just a second, guys. All right, here we go.
Biden's transition team threatens legal action against GSA. Joe Biden speaks to the media after receiving a briefing from the Transition COVID-19 Advisory Board on November 9, 2020 at the Queen Theater in Wilmington, Delaware. Joe Radel/Getty Images. By Sandy Fitzgerald, Tuesday, November 10, 2020, 8:03 a.m. Short URL. Email article. Comment. Contact. Print. AA. Joe Biden's transition team is threatening to use legal action, or other options, if the General Services Administration refuses to promptly ascertain Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as President-elect and Vice President-elect, according to a team official. There are a number of options on the table. Legal action is certainly a possibility, but there are other options as well that we're considering, a transition official told reporters during a conference call Monday night, when asked about pushing for cooperation through the courts, reports ABC News. The election results remain under contention, with President Donald Trump insisting that fraud was involved, and that Biden has not yet legally won the race. GSA Administrator Emily Murphy, a 2017 Trump appointee, has not made a determination about who won, and the GSA is not yet allowing Biden's team to access resources needed for the transition process. The resources include access to $6.3 million appropriated by Congress to support the transition. The GSA's refusal also blocks the Biden team from classified information for incoming national security officials, security clearances, and background investigations for possible nominees or officials, and office space and equipment. In addition, with the GSA refusing to acknowledge Biden as the winner, the team is not able to hold State Department-facilitated calls with foreign leaders who are already starting to contact the former vice president, the team claims. The Office of the Director for National Intelligence confirmed in a statement to ABC News that it has not yet made contact with Biden's team because the GSA has not ascertained him the race's winner. ODNI follows the statutory direction provided in the Presidential Transition Act, which requires ascertainment of the candidate by the administrator of GSA prior to supporting a potential presidential transition, a spokesman said in the statement. ODNI would not have contact with any transition team until notified by the GSA administrator. Related stories. Newsmax, we're not calling election for Biden.
So there's that. They want to sue. They want to sue Biden or Trump's national security team or GSA, whatever they call it, for money to open up their offices. You know what? Screw that. Trump can't use money for his legal team, and he's president. I wouldn't give Biden shit. I tell him he waits till he's confirmed, because he's not going to be confirmed, and he don't need to get national security information or anything. That's the way I see it. That's me, though. The rest of you might feel different about it, but that's just me. That's my opinion. That's just what it is, an opinion. I don't know what else to say other than you have to wait. There, Mr. Biden, you have to wait until you get nominated, until you're officially nominated. You're not officially nominated yet. The media can't nominate you president. They just can't. It ain't their job. They already lied in the polls. What else do you want from them? We can't trust the media. You can't trust the media to tell us you're president. They lie too much. Even Fox News now is liars. You can't trust no news network. If you want the truth, you have to dig for it yourself or go to social media. You can't trust these guys at all. Anyway, guys, if you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to leave a donation to help me further my channel grow, help my channel further grow, you can leave a donation down the page.